So this is an interesting question. How do you jack the R170 and put it on axle stands when the jack and the axle stands need to go under the same jacking point? I read on a forum that you can make use of the jacking point here, and you can put an axle stand underneath here. So I don't want to use the jack that comes with the car. That's horrible. But someone has suggested on a forum that you could, instead of putting the jack with the rod on it, you could actually use a piece of rod or metal bar in the hole, 20mm. There we go. So what I'm going to do, now this is actually a bit of conduit, you can see it's hollow. I'm going to see if it's going to bend, see if it takes the weight. If it does, then happy days. If it doesn't, then we're in trouble. Also going to have a job to get my axle stand in there when it gets up. Let's see how we go. Let's see if it's bent. Yeah, so that's bending. So we need a solid piece of 20mm bar for this. Okay, like everyone that does anything DIY, I have a stock of 20mm steel bar in my workshop. I'll pop that into there. A little bit longer this time. This is a rough end, the other end I just deburred. And what it actually says on the forum is that you can jack under the jacking point. You can then put an axle stand under this. So let's actually try it that way around. That can go under the jacking point. Try and get it close to the edge of it. Give myself space for the axle stand. Theoretically, that should then be able to go under there and take the weight, which it does. I do see a slight risk that it's a bit of an angle. It's not level. It might slip down if I were to move it, put it on it part way along. So let's have a go, see what happens. Like that there. I'm expecting it to pull it in. Ooh. Nice. That's really interesting. I wonder if that bent. Let's have a look. It did. It's bent it. Gosh, look at that. And I'm thinking if this is really close to the car, then it's going to be okay, isn't it? That means getting the jack really close to the car. It's about as close as I can get. There we go. Look at that. I think that's how we can do it. So that's now resting on there. This isn't touching the car, so it's not going to damage anything. And that should take the load. So we're jacking underneath the jacking point. There's a jacking point under here, and using the jack, which is good. So the load is all in the right place. The bar is there. The bar isn't going to bend anymore because it's very, very close to the sill. So the bending moment's very, very short. So yeah, this looks like a really good solution. The other way round, of course, would be to jack under the bar, and as I was starting to first time, and then put the axle stand under the jacking point, which may be more reassuring. So see if we can swap it over and do it that way. Down there. Now this way, the jack is higher up the car, so actually the height is going to be an issue. I'm not sure this axle stand's even going to get under there. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not going to fit. Not with this jack. So for me, this way is not as good. Though I could use a pile of bricks or a shorter axle stand, I suppose. So there we go. Jacking using the jacking points, the two different points, in a safe way, and using 20mm bar. But beware, even with 20mm bar, it's bending it with the weight of the car. So you have to be close to the car to make sure that it transfers through without, otherwise it could bend up a lot more and then slip off. So yeah, really important that it's very close to the car if you're going to attempt to use this method. But hope that was useful. Thanks, bye.